increased revenue all at the same time. In fact, Disney Plus said it added nearly 8 million subscribers during the second quarter, which way exceeded Wall Street's analysts' expectations. They thought there'd only be 5.2 million paying subscribers, and Disney Plus said, nope, about 8. And finally, do you remember the Volkswagen Scout? I didn't hate it. I thought it was kind of ruggedy looking-ish with the wood panel occasionally on it. The Scout is coming back, and it's going to be a rival to the Ford Bronco and the Jeep. So it's going to be another one in Volkswagen's line of the all-electric trucks and SUVs. The Scout's going to become its own separate brand and offer off-road variations, I guess. And a Scout and SUV and a pickup truck are expected to go on sale about 2026 for Volkswagen. So if you've been looking for something a little bit different, maybe you didn't want to go get the Bronco, or maybe you didn't want to go get a Jeep, well, now the Scout SUV may be what you're looking for. I'm going to keep you updated on this fire that has destroyed over 20 homes in Laguna Niguel. Winds very calm this morning, and this was a wind-driven fire. Of course, it started yesterday afternoon and just quickly ate up those mansions. And I was telling Tyler a second ago, it's not that it's a mansion that got, that was burned. Okay. It's not that it was worth 3 and 4 million, 10 million in some cases. Okay. Bottom line is, those are somebody's homes. That's where somebody's kids came home from school. That's where somebody has hosted their grandkids and their, kids. And the bottom line is, anytime I see a home burn, you just think, I'm glad the family got out, but the family's memories are still in that home that's no longer there. So, God bless them, and I hope that the fire crews are able to keep those embers from flying today so they don't do what they did yesterday. This is KFI and KOSC HD2 Los Angeles. Let's see why it's slow in Glendora.
15 good morning delays again on the westbound side of the 210 coming off the 57. Folks are going to really feel the pinch as they make their way toward about Irwindale Avenue in the Irwindale area, and even seeing delays 57 northbound approaching the 210 coming through San Dimas. Westbound 10 is an alternate to the 210 westbound. Going to be a rough go for the drive as well from before Vincent as folks make their way toward the 605 delays for the westbound and Rosemead through Alhambra. 60 westbound actually not too bad. It will be patchy for you out of Chino from the 71 into Diamond Bar toward the 57. Looks pretty good for Industry and Hawthorne Heights. As you make way for the westbound, though, along the 60 through the South End Gabriel area, leaving St. Gabriel Boulevard, that will be busy for your drive toward the 710. Northbound side of the 5, out of Norwalk and Santa Fe Springs from before the 605, patchy for your drive as you make way toward downtown LA and the 101. 101 north off the 5 through downtown, going to be still going to the 110. The westbound side of the 10 staying to Monica Freeway, leaving the 60. That'll be patchy for your drive through Mid-City toward La Brea and South LA. 110 north, you're going to feel the pinch from before Manchester toward the 10, further northbound to the 101 for the time being anyway. Looking pretty decent for your drive. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Nick Poliokini.
Ladies and gentlemen, Top Chef Fabio Viviani has arrived. And now, the top 7 reasons to visit the marketplace at Morongo. Number 7.
Prime House is open. Steakhouse meats and Brazilian churrasco.
Number 6.
Toscano is open. Try the seafood tower and oysters on the house.
Number 5.
The Chiro is open.
Number 4.
Pork and waffles is open. The best barbecue this side of the Mississippi.
Number 3.
Mercado Central is open. It's Unrivaled Innovative Italian Fare.
Number 2.
Sweet Things is open. Sweet treats for the biggest sweet teeth.
And the number 1 reason to go to the marketplace at Morongo.
The marketplace is open. It's an elevated all-you-can-eat casino dining experience you've got to try today. The marketplace is open.
Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Morongo. Good times.
Every 3 seconds there is a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be applying for loans in your name, selling your personal information on the dark web. Now, protecting your identity can be very easy thanks to LifeLock by Norton. No one company can prevent all identity theft or monitor every transaction of every business, but LifeLock is simple and easy to protect yourself, and you'll save up to 25% off your first year when you go to LifeLock.com or call 1-800-LifeLock. Just use the promo code Hannity.
Termites, even maybe. Call Pacific Coast Termite for a free home inspection. Call 800-PACIFIC, PacificCoastTermite.com.
Pacific Coast Termite, Skills Termite.
The clean, friendly way.
This is Jacob and Ronnie. If you've been in an accident, call 844-24-JACOB.
SoCal weather from KFI. So our warm-up has begun. It looks like temperatures at the beaches are just going to be in the mid-60s to the lower 70s. And our inland highs today are going to be in the upper 70s, low 80s, and just keep going up. So by tomorrow, inland highs should be in the low 90s. We may see some maybe an upper 90 by Saturday. And then we'll cool it down a couple of degrees for Sunday and into next week. We lead local, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Jennifer Jones-Lee. This has been your wake-up call. You're supposed to leave your mic on the whole time. Handle on the News starts now.
Handle on the news. Handle on the news. And now, here's Bill Handel.
And good morning. Handle Morning Crew on a Thursday, May 12th. A lot going on today. Fire in Orange County, Laguna Niguel. We'll talk about that today. The bill on the Women's Health Protection Act did die yesterday. We knew that. And here's one that just, I think, was a stunner. We're going to carry this to 750. The Ninth Circuit, 3-judge panel of the Ninth Circuit, ruled that California's ban on the sale of semi-automatic weapons to adults under 21, that's 18 years old, is unconstitutional. And the rationale behind this decision is a stunner. I went, holy moly, did the court literally say this? 750, we'll talk about that. In the meantime, a good morning to the crowd. Jennifer.
Howdy, Handle.
Oh, why is my left, try that again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, oh.
Having headphone.
Yeah, oh no, I got it. I just had to press it, just left ear. I went completely deaf in my right ear, but it was the headphone. Had to be. Oh, no, it's okay, I got it.
Okay. Hello, Handle.
Hi, Jennifer. Wayne, good morning.
Howdy, Handel.
Howdy. Howdy to you, if you happen to be of that particular persuasion. And hello. Oh, right. You ever heard, that's Hebrew, you know that. Hebrew, you learn Hebrew by just coughing up as much phlegm as you possibly can when you're in grade school. Hello, how are you? Alex, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. And Tyler?
Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem.
What does that mean?
What?
What's that mean?
Basically, that's what I say.
Yeah, it's high, but you know, shalom, shalom, and alechem. I have no idea what alechem is, but shalom is hello, goodbye, peace. You know, you're short.
Hey.
Yeah, just all kinds of stuff. It's sort of a catch-all phrase, which when you talk about in Arabic, it's salam. You've heard that before.
Yeah.
That is the same as shalom.
Which of the three is the most all-purpose word? Shalom, salam, aloha.
Oh, it's a good point. It's a good point. I would guess, maybe just a trick question, aloha does most.
Oh, you don't actually know?
No, I don't
know if there's
I've never connected. Yeah, aloha is hello, goodbye, life is good, do you have an STD? I mean, there's a lot of things that are involved.
Stoned dorm room talk.
Okay, yeah, all
without
right,
the
guys,
read and
let's do it.
without the
Yeah,
voice.
let's just do it. Let's do it. Handle on the news. Jennifer, Wayne, me, lead story. And it's a fire. Laguna Niguel, so far 20 structures have been destroyed. I've always loved the word structures because that includes virtually everything, including, I guess, if you're off the grid, outhouses, little tiny barns. You know what I think of structure? You go to Lowe's and you see those little tiny sheds that are 10 by 10, and that's the structure to me. And then, so obviously, the ones I care about are the homes. You know, detached garages, yeah, I guess so too. Anyway, Corbin Carson is, they're covering it for KFI. And we've got evacuations going on, and he'll be with us at 7 o'clock to report.
One thing that I can tell you that is slightly better news this morning. Yesterday, a lot of the homes were ignited by embers from the first homes that caught fire. As of this morning, things are extremely calm out there. But later today, we're expecting 25-mile-an-hour winds, which are the winds that we saw yesterday.
And when you talk about embers, Dean Sharp over and over again has told us embers are the boogeyman of fires in the house because you have a wildfire and the wind blows and a live ember can travel a mile or further. And so what he says, you put those vent covers on there. Everybody has vents in the attic.
Yeah.
and that's where the embers go in. Cover those up with the, I don't even remember the name of it, cheap, Blasto 5000 something or other. And so I would go to his website or his social at Dean Sharp, at home with Dean.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so we'll talk more about this at 7 o'clock with Corbett.
We knew this was pretty much a foregone conclusion yesterday, but still a vote was done on the Senate's abortion bill, and Democrats tried to secure Roe v. Wade, but it failed the vote. And for the most part, you had Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer saying, here's the deal. I don't know that he said we know this isn't going to pass, but he did say we want every senator on record.
And that's going to be a fairly big deal, except, it's going to backfire because senators that are in conservative states, conservative senators want that on the record. I voted against it. Of course I voted against it. Now vote for me.
So wasn't this just a vote whether to overcome the filibuster? It wasn't a vote on...
I think so. And even that is a
procedural.
Yeah.
So when Schumer says, like, if you voted no, your name is going in some terrible book that will haunt you. Oh, yeah, I voted not to overcome a filibuster.
Yeah, but
that's going to hurt me in my re-election campaign in my red district.
Yeah. It goes beyond that. It really does. It is a vote for or against abortion rights. That's it. So I'm going to disagree with you. The fact that it's procedural at this point means nothing. What they needed to overcome the filibuster is 60 votes. The Democrats couldn't even get a majority because Manchin, West Virginia, who is about as conservative a Democrat as they come, voted Republican. So not even close. Well, it was close, but not towards the 60. So that's done. All right. Oh, no, it's that time for one more.
All right, good. President Biden is co-hosting the second global summit on COVID-19. It's not an annual summit because the first one was only 8 months ago. But they're doing it again. It is being held virtually, co-hosting it with, listen to this collection of countries: Germany, Indonesia, Senegal, and Belize. And it's talking about how to get more money for treatments and vaccines and the same stuff that they were talking about 8 months ago. I like this part of it. So it's a virtual summit. We get that. And the White House will open it with pre-recorded remarks. So everybody else will be looking at a pre-recorded thing. Very impersonal.
Belize and Senegal? I mean, I can see Germany and the United States, but what happened? Names of countries were put into a hat and someone pulled it out, and here's Belize, here's Senegal. I don't know.
Do they have any connection to COVID rates or any?
I don't know. But we'll come back. We still have plenty of news coming up. In the meantime, here's Jennifer Jones-Lee live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom.
The Supreme Court is meeting this morning under increased security. All 9 justices will sit down privately for the first time since a draft opinion was leaked 2 weeks ago shows that they could be ready to end abortion rights and overturn Roe v. Wade. Flags are being lowered to honor the million lives lost to COVID-19 we were just talking about. Ashley Judd is revealing her mother, country music legend Naomi Judd, died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. She was on Good Morning America today and talked about her mother's death and how the family has been coping. We'll get a look at your drive with the KFI in the sky after this. SoCal weather from KFI. Looks like it's going to be a mostly sunny day ahead, but our warming temperatures are at the beaches will be in the upper 70s, low 80s inland. This report. Yeah. Let's get a look at that drive now on the 405.
Getting through the southbound heading northbound out of Carson from Avalon Boulevard. Going to be busy for you. Continuing through Torrance past the 405 northbound. You'll see those delays through Lawndale. Toward about Hawthorne Boulevard, a bit of relief, and then heavy delays for you again for the northbound on the 405. To Inglewood from before Las Vegas Boulevard is make way toward the 90 in the Fox Hills area. Westbound side of the 10 Santa Monica Freeway still pretty roughly right through downtown LA. Coming off the 60 westbound leaving Lorena into Mid-City to make way toward La Brea. And South LA, 110 north still going for you now from Street Boulevard toward the 10. Beyond that to the 101, just kind of light and patchy here and there. KFI in the sky helps get you there faster. I'm Nick Poliocini.
Southern Californians could save an average of $483 when they switch to auto insurance through the Auto Club. Visit AAA.com/insurance to see how much you could save. Get your free AAA full picture quote at AAA.com/insurance today.
This report is sponsored by GiveMeTheVin.com. At GiveMeTheVin.com, we have a 45-second offer online for sign-up to see the first Try your card.
With gas prices at all-time highs, now's the time to donate. Running or not, your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. Using the full for $49.93 a month, 0 down, 0.99% APR. Monthly payment available on 2 credit to SLB number 97344. I was the Boy Scout when I was a kid, and we were passing around. When we packed up the leaves, our Scoutmaster would always remind us to the trees and the flowers. We passed the ball cap, full cap, and flags. That's how you put them.